My son, I am not here to lecture you. I am here to share my experiences, lessons that life has taught me the hard way. And if you understand them now, you will save yourself a lot of heartache. Let me tell you what happens to a man who does not have money, so you can work hard and change your destiny. A man without money faces anger issues. When a man doesn't have money, it eats at his soul. He may not say it out loud, but the feeling of not being able to provide for his family brings anger. It's like a fire burning inside, and it's hard to control. Suddenly, small things make him angry. He gets irritated easily, and this anger doesn't stay locked inside. It spills out, affecting everyone around him. That's why, my son, if you want peace in your home, you must work hard to make sure you have the means to provide. A man with no money has temptation of drinking to escape. My son, when a man does not have money, he may find himself turning to alcohol, hoping to forget his troubles. The temptation to drown his sorrows becomes strong, and before he knows it, he is a slave to the bottle. You see, the feeling of helplessness and failure pushes many men to seek comfort in things that only bring temporary relief. I have seen good men fall into this trap, spending what little money they have on alcohol instead of their family. They drink to escape, but in doing so, they only sink deeper into misery. Their health deteriorates, their relationships crumble, and the respect people had for them vanishes. If you don't have money as a man, you will lose your wife's respect. Respect, my son, is the foundation of a happy marriage. A man who does not have money will often notice that the respect from his wife begins to fade. Oh, she may still love him, yes, but the respect becomes limited. You see, a woman feels secure when she knows her husband can provide, that he can protect her and their children from the harshness of this world. When you cannot provide, she may start making decisions on her own. She may question your authority, and it may feel like you're no longer the head of your own family. This loss of respect is painful. It can break even the strongest of men. The drift of children. A man without money often finds his children drifting away from him. The little ones tend to go towards their mother because she is the one providing the emotional warmth they need. They may not understand the sacrifices their father makes, but they do understand who can meet their needs. If you cannot give them what they desire, a toy, new clothes, a special treat, they will start looking elsewhere for those comforts. Especially for a girl child, my son, if her needs are not met at home, there is a dangerous path she may take. She may look for a boy who can give her the things you cannot. That is how many young girls end up in trouble, ending their childhood too soon. A father must be present, and he must be able to provide. No regard for your words. When a man does not have money, his words carry little weight. People begin to see him as a man without sense. They say, what can he possibly know when he cannot even take care of himself? It is a cruel truth, but the world listens to those who have something to show. Your advice will be dismissed, your opinions ignored. It doesn't matter if you're wise, if you lack the means, you lack the voice. This is why, my son, you must strive to be more than just knowledgeable. You must have the means to back your wisdom, for that is when people will start listening to you. A man without money faces loneliness. Let me tell you a harsh truth, my son. When you don't have money, you will have few friends, or sometimes none at all. People tend to surround themselves with others who can add value to their lives. When you cannot afford to go out for dinners, buy gifts, or even contribute when a friend is in need, you may find that your friends start to drift away. True friends are rare, but the reality is that the absence of money will often leave you isolated. People will start making plans without inviting you, knowing that you can't afford it. Your phone will be silent and you'll start feeling like nobody cares. But this, my son, is why you must strive for success. so you can not only take care of yourself, but also be the friend others can depend on. Settling for less in life and relationships. A man without money often finds himself settling for whatever comes his way. He does not have the luxury of choosing a partner who truly complements him. He accepts what he can get, not what he truly desires, because he knows his options are limited. Women are attracted to a man who has something going for himself. It's not just about the money. It's about the security, the ambition, the drive. If you do not have these things, you're not attractive, and so you settle. My son, do not let poverty choose your partner for you. Work hard so that you can make that choice yourself. As a man with no money, you will struggle to afford basic needs. A man without money often struggles to meet even his most basic needs. You see, money is not just about luxury, it's about survival. When you don't have enough, you can't afford healthy food, proper clothing, or even decent shelter. You'll be forced to make choices no man should have to make. Imagine having to choose between buying food for your family and paying the electricity bill. Imagine wearing the same worn-out shoes year after year, simply because you can't afford a new pair. The stress of not being able to provide the essentials eats away at your spirit. This is why, my son, you must work hard to ensure you never have to make such painful decisions. Lack of influence in family matters. In family meetings, a man without money often finds himself sidelined. Even if he's the eldest, decisions are made without his input. People may listen politely, but they do not really consider his advice because they see him as someone who cannot contribute financially. There's nothing more painful than feeling useless in your own family. Money, sadly, gives weight to your words. It allows you to play a meaningful role in the lives of your loved ones. If you want your voice to be heard, if you want to be taken seriously, you must be able to back your words with action, and sometimes that action requires money. A man with no money lives in constant fear of emergencies. A car breaking down, a sudden illness, a rent increase. These are not just inconveniences, they are crises. Without savings, every small problem becomes a mountain, and the stress of never knowing how you'll get through the next day will eat away at you. My son, emergencies are a part of life. The only way to face them with courage is to be prepared. Work hard and save so that when life throws challenges at you, you can handle them without losing your peace. A man with no money will go through serious suffering in old age with no one to lean on. Think of your old age. A man without money will suffer when he grows old. His children may love him, but they have their own lives and responsibilities. If you do not have savings, if you have not built something for yourself, you will find yourself alone and vulnerable in your later years. My son, old age can either be a time of peace or a time of regret. If you work hard now, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor later. You can live with dignity, without being a burden to anyone. Plant those seeds today, so that you have a shelter tomorrow. This is not to scare you, but to awaken you. As a man, you have the power to change your circumstances. Work hard, my son. It will not be easy, and there will be days when you feel like giving up. But remember, the pain of discipline is far better than the pain of regret. May you never know the pain of lacking, but only the joy of abundance.